a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Dakota Fanning. Hannah Dakota Fanning is an American actress and model. She rose to prominence at the age of 7 for her performance as Lucy Dawson in the drama film I Am Sam, for which she received a Screen Actors Guild Award nomination at age 8, making her the youngest nominee in SAG history. Fanning played major roles in the films Uptown Girls, The Cat in the Hat, Man on Fire, War of the Worlds, Dreamer, and Charlotte's Web. She took on more mature roles, playing Lewellen in Hounddog, Lily in The Secret Life of Bees, the eponymous character in Coraline, Cherie Currie in the Runaways and Jane Volturi in the Twilight Saga. Her recent films include the teen drama Now Is Good, the drama Night Moves, the comedy drama Very Good Girls, the biography Effie Gray, the western thriller Brimstone, and the upcoming heist comedy Ocean's 8. She currently stars in the period drama TV series The Alienist. Fanning made her modeling debut in 2009 when she featured on the cover of fashion magazines Elle, Vanity Fair, and Cosmopolitan, among others. She also appeared in the Fashion Week in New York in 2014 and at the opening ceremony of Fashion Week New York SS 2015. Early life. Fanning was born in Conyers, Georgia. She attended Montessori School of Covington. Her mother, Heather Joy, played tennis professionally, and her father, Stephen J. Fanning, played minor league baseball and now works as an electronics salesman in Los Angeles, California. Her maternal grandfather is former American football player Rick Arrington, and her aunt is former ESPN reporter Jill Arrington. Dakota is the older sister of Elle Fanning, also an actress. They were brought up Southern Baptist. 199-2003. When Fanning was a small child, she was an actress at the Town Lake Arts Center in Woodstock, Georgia, starring in small plays. In 1999, at the age of 5, she began her professional acting career, appearing in a Tide television commercial. Her first significant acting job was a guest role in the NBC primetime drama ER, which remains one of her favorite roles. Fanning subsequently had several guest roles on television series, including CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, The Practice, and Spin City. She also portrayed the title characters of Ally McBeal and The Ellen Show as young girls. In 2001, Fanning was chosen to star opposite Sean Penn in the movie I Am Sam, the story of a mentally challenged man who fights for the custody of his daughter. Her role in the film made Fanning the youngest person ever to be nominated for a Screen Actors Guild Award, being 7 years of age at the time. She also won the Best Young Actor/Actress award from the Broadcast Film Critics Association for her performance. In 2002, director Steven Spielberg cast Fanning in the lead child role of Allison (Allie) Clark/Keys in the science fiction miniseries Taken. By this time, she had received positive notices from several film critics, including Tom Shales of The Washington Post, who wrote that Fanning has the perfect sort of otherworldly look about her, an enchanting young actress called upon to carry a great weight. In the same year, Fanning appeared in 3 films, as a kidnapped victim who proves to be more than her abductors bargained for in Trapped, as the young version of Reese Witherspoon's character in Sweet Home Alabama, and as Katie in the movie Hansel and Gretel. A year later, she starred in 2 prominent films, playing the uptight child to an immature nanny played by Brittany Murphy in Uptown Girls, and as Sally in The Cat in the Hat. In addition, Fanning did voice-over work for 4 animated projects during this period, including voicing Satsuki in Disney's English-language release of My Neighbor Totoro, a little girl in the Fox series Family Guy, and a young Wonder Woman in the episode Kid Stuff from Cartoon Network's Justice League Unlimited. In 2004, she made an appearance on season 10 of the television series Friends, playing the role of Mackenzie, a young girl who is moving out of the house Monica and Chandler are buying. 2004-2007. In 2004, Fanning appeared in Man on Fire as Pitter, a 9-year-old who wins over the heart of a retired mercenary hired to protect her from kidnappers. Roger Ebert wrote that Fanning is a pro at only 10 years old and creates a heart-winning character. Hide and Seek was her first release in 2005, opposite Robert De Niro. The film was generally panned, and critic Chuck Wilson called it a fascinating meeting of equals. If the child star, Fanning, challenged the master, De Niro, to a game of stare down, the legend might very well blink first. Fanning voiced Lilo Pelikai in the direct-to-video film Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch. She also had a small part in the Rodrigo Garcia film 9 Lives, in which she shared an unbroken 9-minute scene with actress Glenn Close, who had her own praise for Fanning. She's definitely an old soul. She's one of those gifted people that come along every now and then. Fanning also recorded voice work for Coraline during this time. Fanning completed filming on Dreamer, inspired by a true story, in late October 2004. Chris Christopherson, who plays her character's grandfather in the film, said that she is like Betty Davis reincarnated. While promoting her role in Dreamer, Fanning became a registered member of Girl Scouts of the USA at a special ceremony, which was followed by a screening of the film for members of the Girl Scouts of the San Fernando Valley Council. Fanning then went on to star in War of the Worlds, starring alongside Tom Cruise. Released in reverse order, both films were a critical success. War director Steven Spielberg praised how quickly she understands the situation in a sequence, how quickly she sizes it up, measures it up, and how she would really react in a real situation. Fanning moved straight to another film without a break, Charlotte's Web, which she finished filming in May 2005 in Australia, and premiered on December 15, 2006. During the summer of 2006, Fanning worked on the film Hounddog, described in press reports as a dark story of abuse, violence, and Elvis Presley adulation in the rural South. Fanning's parents have been criticized for allowing her to film a scene in which her character is raped. However, Fanning defended the film by saying to Reuters, "It's not really happening. It's a movie, and it's called acting." Although the film was a failure both at the box office and with critics, Fanning's performance was praised by Roger Ebert, who compared her to Jodie Foster in Taxi Driver. In the same year, at the age of 12, she was invited to join the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, becoming the youngest member in the Academy's history. Later that year, she was ranked 4th in Forbes' list of top-earning stars aged under 21, having earned an estimated $4 million in 2006. In the spring of 2007, she filmed Fragments Winged Creatures alongside Kate Beckinsale, Guy Pearce, Josh Hutcherson, and Academy Award winners Forrest Whitaker and Jennifer Hudson. She plays Anne Hagen, a girl who witnesses her father's murder and who turns to religion in the aftermath. In July, Fanning appeared on a short film titled Cutlass, one of Glamour's real moments, based on readers' personal essays. Cutlass was directed by Kate Hudson. From September to the end of the year, Fanning filmed Push, which centers on a group of young American expatriates with telekinetic and clairvoyant abilities who hide from the division in Hong Kong and band together to try to escape the control of the division. Fanning played Cassie Holmes, a 13-year-old psychic. 2008-2011. In January 2008, Fanning began filming the film adaptation of The Secret Life of Bees, a novel by Sue Monk Kidd. Set in South Carolina in 1964, the story centers on Lily Owens, who escapes her lonely life and troubled relationship with her father by running away with her caregiver and only friend to a South Carolina town where they are taken in by an eccentric trio of beekeeping sisters. Her films Coraline and Push were released on the same day, February 6, 2009. In March 2008, upon the original creation of the film adaptation, Dakota and Elle Fanning were cast to play Kate and Anna respectively in the film My Sister's Keeper. However, when Dakota heard that she would be required to shave her head for the role, she dropped out of the film, as then did Elle. The two sisters were replaced. Abigail Breslin took on the lead role as Anna Fitzgerald, and Sofia Vassilieva was cast as Kate Fitzgerald. Fanning played Jane, a member of the Volturi Guard, in New Moon and reprised the role in Eclipse, based on novels by Stephanie Meyer. New Moon was released on November 20, 2009, and Eclipse was released on the following June. In March 2009, she was ranked number 3 on the list of Forbes' most valuable young stars after having earned an estimated $14 million. In 2010, she starred in the film The Runaways, alongside Kristen Stewart, Stella Maeve, and Scout Taylor Compton, where she played Cherie Currie, the lead singer of the band. Then from the end of the year until early 2011, Fanning filmed Breaking Dawn, reprising the role of Jane. Fanning's voice was heard in Rise, a documentary film commissioned by U.S. figure skating to mark the 50th anniversary of the crash of Sabina Flight 548, which resulted in the loss of the entire American team and subsequent cancellation of the 1961 World Figure Skating Championships. She read a poem written by U.S. national champion Lawrence Owen that was said to be an eerie premonition of the afterlife. During the summer of 2011, she played Tessa in Now Is Good. Fanning also became the face of Marc Jacobs' Oh, Lola perfume campaign, but the ad was banned in the UK as the Advertising Standards Authority judged that the ad could be seen to sexualize a child. In 2011, she played Annie James in The Motel Life, which was released on November 8, 2013. In the fall of 2011, Fanning played the starring role in Effie Gray, directed by Richard Laxton, written and co-starred by Emma Thompson, with Greg Wise, Tom Sturridge, Robbie Coltrane, Julie Walters, Derek Jacobi, and Claudia Cardinali. 2012 present. In August 2012, she signed to play the lead role of a wealthy financial eco-terrorist, DNA Brower, who finances a plan, in a thriller film Night Moves opposite actors Jesse Eisenberg and Peter Sarsgaard. The film was directed by Kelly Reichardt. Night Moves tells the story of three eco-terrorists who work at an organic farm and collaborate on a plot to blow up a hydroelectric dam. In January 2013, she was cast as Beverly Udland in the Errol Flynn biopic The Last of Robin Hood. Later that year in September, Fanning was cast as Olivia in Franny. In November, she was cast in Veen and the Fan Thomas Veen, about a roadie traveling across America with a punk rock band in the 1980s. The film is said to be released in 2015. In February 2014, she recorded a voice role for the animated movie Yellowbird. In May 2015, Every Secret Thing, based on the 2004 novel by Laura Lippman, co-starring Diane Lane, Elizabeth Banks, Danielle MacDonald, Colin Donnell and Nate Parker, was released in the US also in 2015. Martin Koolhoven confirmed that Jack Roth joined the cast of the film Brimstone. In June 2015, The Hollywood Reporter confirmed that Fanning and Kit Harington had replaced Mia Wasikowska and Robert Pattinson in the film, respectively. The set of primary recording began June 15 and will be held in Romania, Spain, and Germany. In July 2016, it was announced Fanning was cast in a film adaptation of the Bell Jar as Esther Greenwood. Kirsten Dunst is directing the movie. In October 2016, it was announced that Fanning had joined the cast of Ocean's 8, set to be released in 2018. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?